Welcome back to another MobileSentrix Monday. My name is Derek, and today I'm going to be going over a few things that we covered last week, as well as some really exciting news. So let's get into the video. Now, you're definitely going to want to stick through to the end of this video because we've got some really exciting news, as I'm sure you've seen the banner on MobileSentrix saying something big is actually coming. Now, I think this is in response to our last something big is coming, which was that there is free shipping on specific orders through the end of the year. So if you haven't already checked out those rates, go ahead and do so. I will get to the big news at the end, but first let me go over a couple things from last week. Tuesday's video, I covered the channel Hugh Jeffreys, where he showed a restoration of an iPhone that was kind of botched in a repair. And it's one of those channels that I definitely recommend checking out. Wednesday, I covered an iPhone 12 Pro Max that had some severe pad damage on the sandwich board due to a hard drop, I'm assuming, where I showed how to fix. In this case, I did over 100 of the pads on the sandwich board. It's not always that severe, but I showed the process on how to do it. So if you haven't checked out that video, go ahead and do that. Thursday, we went over an Apple Watch Ultra teardown. So if that's a watch you haven't opened before, go ahead and check that out. It's a fun one to get into. It's quite difficult to open. It's quite difficult to repair. It all depends on how skilled you are or how technical you want to get with these types of repairs. Now, I completely understand if Apple Watches is something that you kind of stayed away from, but it's something that I thoroughly enjoy. So if you're curious about how that Apple Watch comes apart and everything that's in it, go ahead and check that video out. And last but not least, I did another iPhone display IC transfer. This time it was on an iPhone 13. You all seem to really enjoy the previous week's video. That's why I did another one. If you'd like to see more, if you have questions about it, leave them in the comments below. If there's something that you'd like to see, let me know as well. Now, two quick things before we get to the big reveal. First is the Incell LCD for the iPhone 15 Pro Max with an 80 Hz refresh rate, which is also IC transfer compatible. It's currently limited to only 2 pieces per account due to the availability, but at this price point, it's definitely going to allow you to target that demographic in your area that's looking for a cheaper repair. And we're finally able to introduce the iPhone 16 Plus and 16 Pro Max premium displays. These don't have a limit like the other one, and at least this will now allow you to start doing those repairs. So check that out. Now, finally, for the big reveal, and it's something that's bridging a specific gap that I've been hoping to see come in the industry, and that is that MobileSentrix is partnering with Apple, becoming the first Apple parts distributor, and we are excited to announce a new program, the Genuine Apple Parts Program, or otherwise known as GAPP, that gap that I was so eager to see bridged. Be on the lookout for another video dropping today, where Jordan and Waqas go into a little bit more detail about this. Make sure that you're subscribed and that you have the bell notification turned on so that you don't miss out on the video where Jordan and Waqas break down what the Genuine Apple Parts Program entails. But to give you a quick look at what it entails, it's going to be very simple. And this is really designed for those mom and pop shops that really haven't had access to Apple. It's a simple enrollment. Signing up is free. And in joining, you gain access to the Genuine Apple Parts Program with seamless ordering and returns like you've always experienced with MobileSentrix. And MobileSentrix will manage all parts, orders, and returns with the same level of service that you're used to so that you can focus on what you do best, which is providing top-notch repairs. What's really nice about this is it's going to allow you to enhance your credibility and trust in your community with the parts that you're providing, especially if you're in an area that's a little bit more picky about notifications and genuine parts. I'm sure a bunch of you will have questions. I'm really excited for what this means now and in the future. I feel like it's a really good step in the right direction. Like the video if you think so as well. Thanks a ton for watching. We'll see you in the next video.